Hello everybody, it's Brad. Thank you for stopping back by the channel Tripleinc and welcome to another fragrance review. Today is a very important day. Today marks the start and the beginning of a new era on the channel Tripleinc. Let me explain what's going on. So if you may have noticed, I have kind of a fragrance addiction, as you can clearly see back here, and one of my main goals on my channel when I first started up is I want to review every fragrance that I own. Obviously, as I've kind of progressed in my fragrance journey, I've accumulated many more fragrances, and it's been harder and harder for me to review everything that I own. It's been a goal of mine since I started up the channel, and I realized that in order to accomplish this goal, I'm going to need to make a little bit of a change in my reviewing style. So this is where I'm going to introduce a brand new fragrance series that I have started up, and it's going to be called the Fragrant 5. This is a little series where I do a review of a fragrance and I tell you everything that you need to know about it in 5 minutes or less. And this is sort of to appeal a little bit more towards the mainstream casual fragrance audience, who's on YouTube that's looking just for a nice fragrance review. Sure, I have my in-depth videos. I love filming those, and it's just a really good passion of mine. The thing is, I can't put out as many of those videos as I would like because they're very time consuming. It's difficult sometimes to go on location and find all the right lighting and everything, and I feel as though in order for me to accomplish my goal of reviewing all of my fragrances, I'm going to have to change up the style. So I'm going to be doing fast and easy fragrance reviews, something that is a little more digestible for the main audience. And my hardcore followers, don't worry, I will still be doing my normal reviews, and in fact I may be doing double reviews. So you may see some reviews I'm going to be doing of fragrances that I have already done. I'm going to be re-reviewing some of them and just giving you my more current thoughts in more of a compressed sort of video. Now you may be asking why. There's many reasons why I'm doing this, a couple of which I've already listed, and another one is just to comply with YouTube's new guidelines. I want to make my videos as friendly as possible, if you will, and just to make sure that my page is safe. Many of you guys know I've been running into a lot of issues with my videos becoming demonetized, and I want to sort of eliminate that from my channel. So guys, I hope this all made sense. I know it's kind of a lot. If you have any further questions, I will be glad to answer those in the comment section down below. But with that, yeah, let's get into my first ever Fragrant 5 video, and it's going to be on this beauty right here, Layton Exclusif. Let's go. Alright guys, so let's dive right into the review. Let's take a look at the newest release from the house of Parfums de Marley as of this recording. This is Layton Exclusif. There's a lot of hype and a lot of uncertainty as well surrounding this fragrance. Hopefully with this review I'm going to make everything crystal clear for you. Now Layton Exclusif has some pretty big shoes to fill because it is of course a flanker of the original Layton, which is very popular, probably the best seller from the house as of right now. Layton Exclusif was launched in early fall 2017 under the nose Hamid Muradi Kashani, who also created the original Layton, and this fragrance was created to be a niche or exclusive version of the otherwise mainstream smelling Layton. So let's start off by showing the presentation. Let's take a look at this box. I've very much liked the Parfums de Marley presentations. I think that they are very solid. This box is very nice. It has some weight to it, and you have some writing on the back and some detailing about the brand. I really enjoy this. When you take off the box, you have the fragrance sitting in this very nice velvet cushioned throne. Looks fantastic. The bottle of Layton Exclusif, along with all the other Parfums de Marley bottles, are a thing of beauty. This bottle is extremely heavy, has some weight to it. I love this dark blue matte finish that this fragrance has, and of course the cap is extremely heavy. The sprayer works very nice, as you can see, and overall I'm a very big fan of the house of Parfums de Marley because they take pride in their presentations, and I really appreciate that. Now Layton Exclusif is available only in one size, and that is the 2.5 ounce or the 75 milliliter bottle, which you see right here, and at retail that is going to run you $275. So as you can see, I own quite a few other Parfums de Marley bottles. I am definitely a big fan of the house. I really enjoy their fragrances, and I gotta say Layton Exclusif is right up there with some of my favorites from the house. So what did they do to Layton Exclusif that separates it from the original Layton? They nichified it, guys. That is a term that I just coined right there. This basically makes the original Layton obsolete because this adds darkness, this adds more depth and more complexity to the original Layton DNA. The original Layton had apple, cardamom, and some people say it smelled a little bit too mainstream, a little bit too designer for the high price tag that Parfums de Marley was charging. However, with Layton Exclusif, this definitely does smell to me like a true niche fragrance. They replaced the apple with bergamot and mandarin orange, so you still get somewhat of a citrusy, sharp note that sort of mimics the apple, but what is definitely different in here, you have the original Layton with the addition of coffee and Laotian oud. These are very dark, very heavy, very rich notes that add a lot of depth and complexity to this fragrance, and I think it's fantastic. What really hits me is how well blended this fragrance is and how well balanced and in tune everything seems to be. The oud in here gives us a distinct, dark yet smoky quality that is very nice. It almost smells to me a little bit like Interlude Man from Amouage, because it has this almost incensey feel to me, this amber that is in here as well that backs everything up. And when you add the coffee in here, which gives me shades of Bond No. 9's New Harlem, believe it or not, this smells like a love child between Layton, Bond No. 9's New Harlem, and Interlude Man from Amouage. That is a great combination of all-star fragrances right there. Wow, and it smells absolutely fantastic. This has a lot going for it. This smells manly. This smells so much more unique than the original, and I love this darkness that it has to it. This fragrance means business. I like how it has its warmth to it, but this doesn't go overly smoky. This doesn't go overly dark or overly sweet with the coffee notes. It just stays in this nice middle ground place where it has the dry smokiness from the oud, it has the rich dark warmth from the coffee, and then you have these citrusy elements as well. It just hits every single corner with this one. In my opinion, Layton Exclusif is a fantastic improvement on the original Layton. And where does this fragrance take me? Layton Exclusif takes me to, let's say, a dark lounge. You know, I've had a long day of work and I need to kick back and relax. Maybe there's some smoke in the air. It's evening time. I'm wearing like a nice suit with a white button-up shirt or something like that, and it just takes me to this sort of a dark, sexy, smoky lounge. Now, Layton Exclusif also lives up to the Parfums de Marley performance standard. I get about 3 to 4 hours of very solid projection with this fragrance, so you want to be relatively careful on the trigger. I go about 2 sprays. I think that's all you're going to need. And in terms of longevity, I get about 10 to 12 hours, so this one can hit up there with the likes of Habdan and Godolphin in terms of long-lasting fragrances from the house. I find this to be worn best in the fall, the winter, and definitely cool spring days. Any time of the year where it's relatively cool out, I think this is perfect to rock Parfums de Marley Layton Exclusif. This is a niche signature scent in my opinion. It has a lot of character and a lot of depth to it. I think this can be pulled off beautifully on a date. It is quite sexy, I think, on a night out as well, because it has the great performance. Also, it is elegant enough to be worn upscale, maybe to the office. If you're like a boss or a CEO, this would be perfect for you. And also, I think this can be worn very nicely in casual settings. I would say you have to be at least 21 years and older to wear this. I think this fits a little bit more mature man, and as terms of the personality who I think can wear this, I think you have to have a powerful, dominant, and a go-get-him attitude to wear this. So let's finish up with the compliments. Every person that I have let smell this has really enjoyed this. For me, this was love at first sniff, and I have had a pretty good successful amount of compliments, if that makes sense. People do seem to notice this one off my skin, and I have gotten a fairly good amount of positive reactions. Is this for you? Let's answer that question right here. If you enjoy other fragrances from the House of Parfums de Marley, more than likely you will enjoy this one as well. Also, if you enjoy your darker, sweeter scents, i.e. Interlude Man or even Bond No. 9's New Harlem, I think you're going to enjoy this interpretation as well. Also, if you enjoy the original Layton, but you're looking for something with a little bit more beef and a little bit more power, maybe a little bit more niche quality to it, then this one is for you. Also, if you're looking for a niche, cooler weather signature scent and you got a little bit of paper to burn, if you know what I'm saying, this one could work great for you. Guys, I've really been enjoying wearing Layton Exclusif so far. This is love at first sniff for me, and you will see this one popping up in several of my upcoming lists. So guys, I hope you found this review both entertaining and informative, and I hope that you came away with the information that you were looking for today. As always, be sure to let me know what your thoughts are about Layton Exclusif in the comments section down below. We'd love to hear your thoughts about that. As always, be sure to subscribe to my channel for some more fragrance content that will be upcoming. Hit that red subscribe button for me. Also, if you're interested in donating, I will leave my Patreon linked in the outro. Anyhow, guys, you know how it goes. This is Bradley signing off on the channel Tripleinc. This has been a Fragrant 5 review.